900 động từ tiếng Anh. Bài 3. Bắt.
Capture. Capture. I promise to capture the beast alive. I promise to capture the beast alive.
Quan tâm, chăm sóc.
Care. Care. I don't care. I don't care.
Khắc.
Carve. Carve. He carved her name on a tree. He carved her name on a tree.
Bắt lấy.
Catch. Catch. Did you catch any fish? Did you catch any fish?
Phục vụ, cung cấp.
Cater. Cater. Who catered your party? Who catered your party?
Ngừng.
Cease. Cease. The soldiers were ordered to cease firing. The soldiers were ordered to cease firing.
Kỷ niệm.
Celebrate. Celebrate. We always celebrate our wedding anniversary with a bottle of champagne. We always celebrate our wedding anniversary with a bottle of champagne.
Thách.
Challenge. Challenge. Can I challenge you to a game of chess? Can I challenge you to a game of chess?
Phí.
Charge. Charge. Charge the bill to my account, please. Charge the bill to my account, please.
Đuổi theo.
Chase. Chase. We chased them by car. We chased them by car.
Trò chuyện, tán gẫu.
Chat. Chat. They chatted about the weather. They chatted about the weather.
Kiểm tra.
Check. Check. The doctor will call next week to check on your progress. The doctor will call next week to check on your progress.
Vui lên, cổ vũ.
Cheer. Cheer. Maybe you can cheer him up. Maybe you can cheer him up.
Chọn.
Choose. Choose. You choose. I can't decide. You choose. I can't decide.
Lưu thông, lan truyền.
Circulate. Circulate. Blood circulates through the body. Blood circulates through the body.
Dẫn, trích dẫn.
Cite. Cite. I cite Addendum J. I cite Addendum J.
Đòi, khẳng định.
Claim. Claim. You can claim your money back if the goods are damaged. You can claim your money back if the goods are damaged.
Làm rõ.
Clarify. Clarify. Could you clarify the first point, please? I don't understand it completely. Could you clarify the first point, please? I don't understand it completely.
Phân loại.
Classify. Classify. We classify our books by subject. We classify our books by subject.
Làm sạch.
Clean. Clean. I'm going to clean the windows this morning. I'm going to clean the windows this morning.
Dọn sạch.
Clear. Clear. Could you clear your things from the sofa? Could you clear your things from the sofa?
Leo.
Climb. Climb. She climbed up the stairs. She climbed up the stairs.
Bám vào.
Cling. Cling. You can't cling to the past. You can't cling to the past.
Đóng, kết thúc.
Close. Close. The shops close on Sundays. The shops close on Sundays.
Trùng hợp.
Coincide. Coincide. This coincides with what he told us. This coincides with what he told us.
Sập, đổ.
Collapse. Collapse. Do these chairs collapse? Do these chairs collapse?
Sưu tập.
Collect. Collect. I collect stamps. I collect stamps.
Tô màu.
Color. Color. Do you think he colors his hair? Do you think he colors his hair?
Phối hợp.
Combine. Combine. Hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. Hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water.
Chỉ huy, ra lệnh.
Command. Command. I command you to leave the room immediately. I command you to leave the room immediately.
Bắt đầu.
Commence. Commence. We will commence building work in August of next year. We will commence building work in August of next year.
Nhận xét, bình luận.
Comment. Comment. My mom always comments on what I'm wearing. My mom always comments on what I'm wearing.
Phạm.
Commit. Commit. We commit terrible crimes. We commit terrible crimes.
Giao tiếp, truyền đạt.
Communicate. Communicate. I find I just can't communicate with her. I find I just can't communicate with her.
So sánh.
Compare. Compare. We compared the two reports carefully. We compared the two reports carefully.
Bắt buộc.
Compel. Compel. At school, we were compelled to wear uniforms. At school, we were compelled to wear uniforms.
Bù lại.
Compensate. Compensate. Nothing will ever compensate for his lost childhood. Nothing will ever compensate for his lost childhood.
Cạnh tranh.
Compete. Compete. Who can compete with you? Who can compete with you?
Biên soạn.
Compile. Compile. It took years to compile the dictionary. It took years to compile the dictionary.
Phàn nàn.
Complain. Complain. Lots of people have complained about the noise. Lots of people have complained about the noise.
Hoàn thành.
Complete. Complete. When will he complete the job? When will he complete the job?
Tuân theo.
Comply. Comply. Are you ready to comply? Are you ready to comply?
Soạn, trẫn tĩnh.
Compose. Compose. I have a letter to compose. I have a letter to compose.
Bao gồm.
Comprise. Comprise. Her family comprises 2 sons and a daughter. Her family comprises 2 sons and a daughter.
Giấu.
Conceal. Conceal. I tried to conceal my surprise when she told me her age. I tried to conceal my surprise when she told me her age.
Thừa nhận.
Concede. Concede. I concede, you're a better singer than me. I concede, you're a better singer than me.
Tưởng tượng, thụ thai.
Conceive. Conceive. I can't conceive why you did that. I can't conceive why you did that.
Tập trung.
Concentrate. Concentrate. I can't concentrate with all that noise going on. I can't concentrate with all that noise going on.
Lo lắng.
Concern. Concern. Don't concern yourself about her. Don't concern yourself about her.
Kết luận.
Conclude. Conclude. He concluded by thanking everyone. He concluded by thanking everyone.
Lên án, chỉ trích.
Condemn. Condemn. Everyone condemned her for being cruel to her child. Everyone condemned her for being cruel to her child.
Hướng dẫn.
Conduct. Conduct. He conducted a tour. He conducted the tour.
Trao đổi, bàn bạc.
Confer. Confer. I need some time to confer with my lawyer. I need some time to confer with my lawyer.
Thú nhận.
Confess. Confess. I want him to confess. I want him to confess.
Nhốt, hạn chế.
Confine. Confine. You must confine yourself in your room. You must confine yourself in your room.
Xác nhận.
Confirm. Confirm. Please confirm your reservation in writing by Friday. Please confirm your reservation in writing by Friday.
Phù hợp.
Conform. Conform. Your clothes must conform to the school regulations. Your clothes must conform to the school regulations.
Đối đầu.
Confront. Confront. I am going to confront her. I am going to confront her.
Xáo trộn, nhầm lẫn.
Confuse. Confuse. I think you're confusing him with someone else. I think you're confusing him with someone else.
Kết nối.
Connect. Connect. This road connects the two farms. This road connects the two farms.
Gồm có.
Consist. Consist. The house consists of 6 rooms. The house consists of 6 rooms.
Tạo thành.
Constitute. Constitute. Nuclear waste constitutes a serious danger. Nuclear waste constitutes a serious danger.
Xây dựng.
Construct. Construct. The walls are constructed of concrete. The walls are constructed of concrete.
Tham khảo.
Consult. Consult. Why didn't you consult me about this? Why didn't you consult me about this?
Tiêu thụ.
Consume. Consume. How much electricity do you consume per month? How much electricity do you consume per month?
Liên lạc.
Contact. Contact. I'll contact you by telephone. I'll contact you by telephone.
Chứa.
Contain. Contain. This box contains a pair of shoes. This box contains a pair of shoes.
Ngắm, suy ngẫm.
Contemplate. Contemplate. I need to contemplate that. I need to contemplate that.
Ký hợp đồng, giao ước.
Contract. Contract. They contracted to supply us with cable. They contracted to supply us with cable.
Tương phản.
Contrast. Contrast. His words contrast with his actions. His words contrast with his actions.
Đóng góp, góp phần.
Contribute. Contribute. I wish to contribute this. I wish to contribute this.
Điều khiển.
Control. Control. The captain controls the whole ship. The captain controls the whole ship.
Chuyển đổi.
Convert. Convert. This sofa converts into a bed. This sofa converts into a bed.
Truyền đạt, chuyên trở.
Convey. Convey. I will convey the request. I will convey the request.
Kết án.
Convict. Convict. She was convicted of theft. She was convicted of theft.
Thuyết phục.
Convince. Convince. How can we convince you? How can we convince you?
Nấu ăn.
Cook. Cook. How do you cook the fish? How do you cook the fish?
Làm mát.
Cool. Cool. She cooled her hands in the stream. She cooled her hands in the stream.
Đương đầu.
Cope. Cope. I can't cope with all this work. I can't cope with all this work.
Sao chép.
Copy. Copy. Copy this passage into your notebook. Copy this passage into your notebook.
Sửa.
Correct. Correct. I have 14 exercise books to correct. I have 14 exercise books to correct.
Tương ứng.
Correspond. Correspond. It would correspond to the size. It would correspond to the size.
Giá. Ra giá.
Cost. Cost. This jacket costs $75. This jacket costs $75.
Đếm.
Count. Count. You count to 100 and we'll go and hide. You count to 100 and we'll go and hide.
Che.
Cover. Cover. I have to cover my car. I have to cover my car.
Nứt.
Crack. Crack. I cracked my tooth as I fell. I cracked my tooth as I fell.
Bò.
Crawl. Crawl. The baby can't walk yet, but she crawls everywhere. The baby can't walk yet, but she crawls everywhere.
Leo. Rón rén.
Creep. Creep. She turned off the light and crept through the door. She turned off the light and crept through the door.
Chỉ trích.
Criticize. Criticize. I don't mean to criticize. I don't mean to criticize.
Qua. Vượt qua.
Cross. Cross. It's not a good place to cross the road. It's not a good place to cross the road.
Nghiền nát.
Crush. Crush. I crush you. I crush you.
Khóc.
Cry. Cry. It's all right. Don't cry. It's all right. Don't cry.
Uốn. Quăn.
Curl. Curl. My hair curls easily. My hair curls easily.
Cắt.
Cut. Cut. She cut a slice of bread. She cut a slice of bread.
Làm hư hại.
Damage. Damage. The library was badly damaged in the fire. The library was badly damaged in the fire.
Nhảy, khiêu vũ.
Dance. Dance. We danced all night. We danced all night.
Dám.
Dare. Dare. He wouldn't dare do a thing like that. He wouldn't dare do a thing like that.
Đối phó.
Deal. Deal. They can deal with her. They can deal with her.
Tranh luận.
Debate. Debate. We can debate the past later. We can debate the past later.
Tuyên bố.
Declare. Declare. The government has declared a state of emergency. The government has declared a state of emergency.
Xin chào các bạn. Chúng ta cùng tiếp tục bài 4 trong chuỗi video 900 động từ tiếng Anh nhé. Từ chối.
Decline. Decline. I decline your kind offer. I decline your kind offer.
Trang trí.
Decorate. Decorate. You should decorate it exactly the way you want. You should decorate it exactly the way you want.
Giảm bớt.
Decrease. Decrease. We'll decrease pressure on this dam. We'll decrease pressure on this dam.
Dâng.
Dedicate. Dedicate. He dedicated his life to good works. He dedicated his life to good works.
Tưởng là cho rằng.
Deem. Deem. I would not deem it so. I would not deem it so.
Đánh bại.
Defeat. Defeat. They defeated our team by 3 goals. They defeated our team by 3 goals.
Bảo vệ.
Defend. Defend. I am prepared to defend my opinions. I am prepared to defend my opinions.
Định nghĩa.
Define. Define. How do you define success? How do you define success?
Trì hoãn.
Delay. Delay. My plane was delayed by an hour. My plane was delayed by an hour.
Giao.
Deliver. Deliver. Elle will deliver them myself. Elle will deliver them myself.
Yêu cầu.
Demand. Demand. I demanded an explanation. I demanded an explanation.
Chứng minh.
Demonstrate. Demonstrate. This demonstrates his ignorance of the situation. This demonstrates his ignorance of the situation.
Phủ nhận, từ chối.
Deny. Deny. You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
Khởi hành.
Depart. Depart. The plane departs at 6 a.m. The plane departs at 6 a.m.
Phụ thuộc.
Depend. Depend. We depend on that income. We depend on that income.
Miêu tả.
Depict. Depict. Her novel depicts the life of country people. Her novel depicts the life of country people.
Tước đoạt.
Deprive. Deprive. They deprived the hostages of food and drink. They deprived the hostages of food and drink.
Nhận được từ.
Derive. Derive. He derives an enormous amount of satisfaction from restoring old houses. He derives an enormous amount of satisfaction from restoring old houses.
Xuống.
Descend. Descend. He descended the staircase. He descended the staircase.
Xứng đáng.
Deserve. Deserve. After all that hard work, you deserve a holiday. After all that hard work, you deserve a holiday.
Thiết kế.
Design. Design. A famous architect designed this building. A famous architect designed this building.
Khao khát, mong muốn.
Desire. Desire. After a day's work, all I desire is a hot bath. After a day's work, all I desire is a hot bath.
Phá hủy.
Destroy. Destroy. Vandals destroyed the bus shelter. Vandals destroyed the bus shelter.
Phát hiện.
Detect. Detect. Can you detect anything? Can you detect anything?
Xác định.
Determine. Determine. He tried to determine what had gone wrong. He tried to determine what had gone wrong.
Nghĩ ra, phát minh.
Devise. Devise. We have to devise another strategy. We have to devise another strategy.
Cống hiến.
Devote. Devote. I devote my life to you. I devote my life to you.
Khác nhau.
Differ. Differ. Her approach differs from mine. Her approach differs from mine.
Phân biệt.
Differentiate. Differentiate. It's difficult to differentiate between the two birds because they look very similar. It's difficult to differentiate between the two birds because they look very similar.
Đào.
dig, dig. The child dug a tunnel in the sand. The child dug a tunnel in the sand.
Giảm bớt.
Diminish, diminish. Our supplies are diminishing rapidly. Our supplies are diminishing rapidly.
Nhúng.
Dip, dip. He dipped his bread in the soup. He dipped his bread in the soup.
Chỉ đạo, tổ chức.
Direct, direct. She directs a large charity. She directs a large charity.
Không đồng ý.
Disagree, disagree. I disagree with you on that point. I disagree with you on that point.
Biến mất.
Disappear, disappear. The boat disappeared in the storm. The boat disappeared in the storm.
Tiết lộ.
Disclose, disclose. He refused to disclose his identity. He refused to disclose his identity.
Khám phá.
Discover, discover. I want to discover the world. I want to discover the world.
Thảo luận.
Discuss, discuss. We wanted to discuss it with you. We wanted to discuss it with you.
Không thích.
Dislike, dislike. I know he dislikes me. I know he dislikes me.
Trưng bày.
Display, display. A photograph of her daughter was prominently displayed on her desk. A photograph of her daughter was prominently displayed on her desk.
Hòa tan.
Dissolve, dissolve. Dissolve this in water. Dissolve this in water.
Phân biệt.
Distinguish, distinguish. It can be difficult to distinguish between poisonous and edible mushrooms. It can be difficult to distinguish between poisonous and edible mushrooms.
Phân phát.
Distribute, distribute. He distributed sweets to all the children in the class. He distributed sweets to all the children in the class.
Làm phiền.
Disturb, disturb. I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? I'm sorry, am I disturbing you?
Làm chuyển hướng.
Divert, divert. Traffic had to be diverted because of the accident. Traffic had to be diverted because of the accident.
Chia.
Divide, divide. The wall divided the garden in two. The wall divided the garden in two.
Thống trị.
Dominate, dominate. They will dominate the world again. They will dominate the world again.
Tăng gấp đôi.
Double, double. He doubled his income in 3 years. He doubled his income in 3 years.
Nghi ngờ.
Doubt. Doubt. I doubt if he'll come now. I doubt if he'll come now.
Phác thảo, dự thảo.
Draft. Draft. Could you draft a report on this? Could you draft a report on this?
Lôi kéo.
Drag. Drag. I will drag you outside and kick your ass. I will drag you outside and kick your ass.
Rút, thoát nước.
Drain. Drain. There are plans to drain the marsh. There are plans to drain the marsh.
Mơ, mơ.
Dream. Dream. For years I dreamed of being a great artist. For years I dreamed of being a great artist.
Mặc quần áo, ăn mặc.
Dress. Dress. My wife dressed the children. My wife dressed the children.
Trôi dạt.
Drift. Drift. Sand drifted across the road. Sand drifted across the road.
Uống.
Drink. Drink. What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink?
Lái xe.
Drive. Drive. Can you drive? Can you drive?
Bỏ, rơi.
Drop. Drop. She dropped her keys. She dropped her keys.
Chết đuối.
Drown. Drown. She drowned in the river. She drowned in the river.
Làm khô, phơi khô.
Dry. Dry. You're sopping wet? Go and dry yourself and get changed. You're sopping wet? Go and dry yourself and get changed.
Vứt bỏ, đổ thành đống.
Dump. Dump. People dump things over our wall. People dump things over our wall.
Kiếm được.
Earn. Earn. He earns $200 a week. He earns $200 a week.
Làm dịu bớt.
Ease. Ease. Let me ease this burden for you. Let me ease this burden for you.
Ăn.
Eat. Eat. Where did you eat yesterday? Where did you eat yesterday?
Vang lại, lặp lại.
Echo. Echo. The cave was echoing with shouts. The cave was echoing with shouts.
Chỉnh sửa.
Edit. Edit. He spent 6 months editing the film. He spent 6 months editing the film.
Giáo dục.
Educate. Educate. You don't need to educate me. You don't need to educate me.
Bầu cử, chọn.
Elect. Elect. He was elected chairman. He was elected chairman.
Loại ra,
Eliminate. Eliminate. Police have eliminated him from their inquiries. Police have eliminated him from their inquiries.
hiện thân,
Embody. Embody. You can embody the best of both worlds. You can embody the best of both worlds.
ôm chặt, nắm lấy,
Embrace. Embrace. She embraced her brother warmly. She embraced her brother warmly.
hiện ra, nổi lên,
Emerge. Emerge. The swimmer emerged from the water. The swimmer emerged from the water.
nhấn mạnh,
Emphasize. Emphasize. He emphasized how important diet was to health. He emphasized how important diet was to health.
tuyển dụng,
Employ. Employ. How many people does your company employ? How many people does your company employ?
cho phép,
Enable. Enable. Some tests enable you to find out the sex of your baby before it's born. Some tests enable you to find out the sex of your baby before it's born.
giao,
Enclose. Enclose. The garden was enclosed by a high wall. The garden was enclosed by a high wall.
bắt gặp,
Encounter. Encounter. She encountered the manager in the hall. She encountered the manager in the hall.
khuyến khích,
Encourage. Encourage. Banks actively encouraged people to borrow money. Banks actively encouraged people to borrow money.
kết thúc,
End. End. The road ends here. The road ends here.
tán thành, ủng hộ,
Endorse. Endorse. I certainly don't endorse her views. I certainly don't endorse her views.
thi hành,
Enforce. Enforce. We must enforce the Constitution. We must enforce the Constitution.
nâng cao,
Enhance. Enhance. We are here to enhance your skills, test you limits. We are here to enhance your skills, test you to limits.
thích thú, có được,
Enjoy. Enjoy. Thanks for a great evening. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for a great evening. I really enjoyed it.
hỏi thăm,
Inquire. Inquire. I came to inquire after the family. I came to inquire after the family.
bảo đảm,
Ensure. Ensure. I will ensure your safety. I will ensure your safety.
đòi hỏi,
entail, entail. These alterations will entail great expense. These alterations will entail great expense.
Vào, nhập.
Enter, enter. Enter by this door. Enter by this door.
Giải trí.
Entertain, entertain. I can entertain myself. I can entertain myself.
Dự tính.
Envisage, envisage. This was the plan that we envisaged for the future. This was the plan that we envisaged for the future.
Trang bị.
Equip, equip. The school is equipped with 4 computers. The school is equipped with 4 computers.
Dựng lên.
Erect, erect. The war memorial was erected in 1950. The war memorial was erected in 1950.
Trốn thoát.
Escape, escape. We need to escape this week. We need to escape this week.
Thành lập, củng cố.
Establish, establish. The committee was established in 1912. The committee was established in 1912.
Ước tính.
Estimate, estimate. He estimated that the journey would take 2 hours. He estimated that the journey would take 2 hours.
Đánh giá.
Evaluate, evaluate. We need to evaluate if this is even a good idea. We need to evaluate if this is even a good idea.
Tiến hóa.
Evolve, evolve. Man evolved from the apes. Man evolved from the apes.
Xem xét, kiểm tra.
Examine, examine. I need to examine your wound. I need to examine your wound.
Vượt qua.
Exceed, exceed. He exceeded the speed limit on the motorway. He exceeded the speed limit on the motorway.
Trao đổi.
Exchange, exchange. We can exchange addresses when we see each other. We can exchange addresses when we see each other.
Loại trừ.
Exclude, exclude. We cannot exclude the possibility that he was lying. We cannot exclude the possibility that he was lying.